Hi, East Texas. Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch our CBS 19 Plus update. Before we get too far into this update, a couple of reminders here. As you start to wonder, why is it raining so much? Why we have rain every day, a chance of rain? Well, remember that May is the rainiest time or rainiest month of the year. So between that last week in April, all of this month into the first, say, week of June, that's about the rainiest 6 weeks we will see here in East Texas. So our weather pattern is reflecting that this year. This is pretty typical, nothing out of the ordinary. What might be a little out of the ordinary is this current weather pattern that we are forecasting for this week. Essentially what is happening is we are getting a high pressure block here into the northern plains, all the way back into southern Canada. As that occurs, it essentially slows this low pressure system down from moving west to east. You'll notice that black line that circles this low pressure area, well, that refers or indicates that this is becoming a closed low. So as it closes off, it slowly moves. And as it slowly moves, well, guess what? It's pulling in all of this moisture from the Pacific, moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. And from time to time, we have these little disturbances rotating around that larger area of low pressure that will come through East Texas. Western Oklahoma into West Texas, there could be up to a foot of rain. We may have 5, 6, or even 7 inches of rain over the next 7 days. As a result of all of the rain, the temperatures at night, because of the cloud cover, will be above average. We may not see an average morning until perhaps Wednesday the 17th, as the temperatures drop to around 62 degrees, and that tail end of that 10-day forecast is a little cooler than average. But when you look at the daytime high, it's supposed to be about 81. Now, each afternoon, we may make it just slightly above average with temperatures up to about 83 to 86, but there'll be several days here where we are right at or below average. For instance, next Monday, Tuesday, we have highs in the upper 70s, and even Wednesday of this week, we have highs in the upper 70s. Rain chances, 60% chance again on Tuesday, 80% chance Wednesday, 60% chance Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 40% chance, but we still have rain chances lingering into Monday of next week. On top of that, we have an excessive rainfall outlook in the marginal category tomorrow. So that means we have a chance to see isolated flash flooding around East Texas, anywhere that you see blue. So that does include Tyler, it does include Longview, Jacksonville, and Henderson. We could see heavy downpours at times, and that could cause some street flooding. Slight risk of not severe weather, but flash flooding from Crockett and Lufkin down to the south. And then Wednesday, due in part to the fact that we put all this rain into the soil on Tuesday, Wednesday, now the whole area has a slight risk of flash flooding. So scattered flash flooding is possible Wednesday. Because of that, Wednesday will be a CBS 19 Eye on Weather Day. We're going to have to watch for some high water spots across East Texas. And of course, reminding you not to drive into high water. Flash flooding can really be troublesome when it comes to flash flooding. A foot of fast-moving water can move your car. 36 inches of that can sweep the car off its tires, and it can become just moving, and you're at the beck and call of where the water is going at that point. All right, let's take a look at late Monday night on Future Skycast. We have southerly winds, a few scattered showers still left over, but the overnight hours should be dry. Tuesday should begin dry. Now, there's an upper level low that is spinning out near the Baja of California, and that will be moving through South Texas tomorrow and then eventually to the north. As it does, it should begin to send us waves of rain on Tuesday into Tuesday night. There's the low itself. So by Wednesday, the low is now spinning somewhere between Crockett and Groveton. Wednesday also in the afternoon, right in this pocket here, not only heavy rain in Carthage, Marshall, and Jefferson back to Henderson, there will be an increased amount of wind in this area. So severe weather, we may have a few severe thunderstorms right in this area. Not outlooked by the Storm Prediction Center yet, may get an outlook, but for right now, it's going to be that zone that we'll look at for Wednesday. Into Wednesday afternoon, the showers continue, finally coming to an end, becoming more scattered again Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So the next 7 days, let's break this down for you. Look at all this, the 7-day rainfall total. This red and purple, that is in the 2.5 to 3 inch range here in East Texas over the next 7 days. When we look at the next 2 days, we break that down, or next 3 days, perhaps, if we can do that. Okay, we're not going to be able to show you that, but at any rate, over the next week, we are talking about 2.5 to 3 inches of rainfall, maybe even a little bit more in some spots. So that will only add to our springtime totals, which have topped 10 inches at Tyler, Longview, and are now over a foot at Lufkin, with Lufkin having almost 4 3/4 inches more than it should at this time of the spring. Longview has more than an inch, and for the year, all of our reporting sites are anywhere from 1.5 to almost 4 inches above average, so likely we will add to that. Then if we look long range, May 16th to the 22nd, near to slightly above average rainfall favored here in East Texas. Above average rainfall likely out over the desert southwest. It dries out over the northern plains. All right, let's look at the forecast for tonight. Down to 67 in Mount Pleasant, 68 in Pittsburgh under partly cloudy skies. Remember, the showers and thunderstorms should fade away. 68 in Henderson, 66 in Jacksonville. Athens up to 70, 68 at Longview. And over deep East Texas, we'll see highs in the upper 60s at Crockett, at Lufkin, and at Hemp Hill. Wind and wind gusts on Tuesday. Winds will be out of the southeast, sustained at about 6 to 8 miles an hour, gusting at times up to 10 to 13 miles an hour. Windiest part of the day, likely around the noon to 1 or 2 o'clock time frame. High temperatures on Tuesday, mid-80s before the showers and thunderstorms arrive. 85 in Pittsburgh, 87 at Linden, 85 also at Gilmer and Mineola, 82 at Palestine, Henderson up to 85, and in Carthage up to 84. Deep East Texas, highs in the lower 80s with scattered showers and thunderstorms likely by the end of the day. Hemp Hill only 82 degrees, Groveton up to 81. Here's your Baylor Scott and White Texas Spot and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So the rain chances continue, mainly in the afternoon Tuesday. Watch for flash flooding Wednesday, scattered thunderstorms Thursday, Friday, Saturday, scattered thunderstorms. Mother's Day, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Monday, scattered thunderstorms. Finally, morning showers on Tuesday. Then we begin to drop out, or begin to dry out, I should say, on Wednesday and Thursday in days 9 and 10. As for temperatures, looking long range, August 16th to 22nd, below average temperatures are favored here in East Texas. West Texas, where it will be rainier, cooler than average temperatures are likely. The Pacific Northwest, much warmer than average temperatures are likely. And just for some perspective, the average high this time of the year, 84, average low around 65 for parts of East Texas. So it looks like a rainier and cooler weather pattern setting up for the next 7 to 10 days, and it may last up to 14 days. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus.